Hey guys, this is Kelcey from Frankly Natural Beauty, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple trio eyeshadow palette using natural clays and an oxide. Today I will be using kaolin clay, razul clay, bentonite clay, arrowroot powder, and brown iron oxide. I got these on Brambleberry, but you can get these anywhere on any cosmetic supplier website, such as makingcosmetics.com and a few others. Okay, without further ado, let's get to making this palette. So what you want to start by doing is by making your eyeshadow base. So what you do for this is you take 1/8 of a teaspoon of arrowroot, and then you take 1/8 of a teaspoon of your kaolin clay. Keep in mind that you'll need equal parts of each ingredient to successfully make the base. And then I will be taking 1/8 of a teaspoon of bentonite clay. So a total of 3/8 of a teaspoon of all of the base. Then you'll need to mix this. So I recommend getting a popsicle stick or a skewer of some kind and mixing that together. I'll be right back with that. Now I'm going to mix this base with my skewer. You want to make sure there aren't any clumps. So you just poke those and keep mixing until you get a good, well incorporated consistency. Okay, that looks good. Now I will be mixing the base with 1 part kaolin clay to 1 part razul clay to give a light flesh tone, because I am very fair-skinned. So that will be my base for my flesh-toned eyeshadow. So into my second container, I have 1/4 of a teaspoon of razul clay. Next, I will be adding in 1/4 of a teaspoon of kaolin clay to lighten it. And I will once again be using my skewer to mix these two together till I get the color I desire for my eyeshadow. I'll be adding just a tad more of the kaolin clay to make it just a tad lighter. And that looks about right to me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a little bit of my eyeshadow base, my natural eyeshadow base, into my eyeshadow. This way, it'll stay better on my eyelids. The reason you need a base is so that it sticks better to your eyelids, so you don't have any fallout or creasing or anything like that. Now, I got my inspiration from the Tarte Amazonian Clay palette, Because I noticed one of the ingredients is, you guessed it, Brazilian clay. So I decided to try my hand at making my own version of it. Except this one's a little bit simpler and doesn't have as many shades as that palette. Alright. Now I'm going to press my first shade into the first round into the first pan of my eyeshadow palette. Now, one thing you'll need to do is, if you don't already have this, you'll want to pick up some kind of round, if you have a palette like this, a round object and a towel, a paper towel, and you'll have to press it if you wish to press it. This technique is called dry pressing, and I recommend it for any beginner who wants to make their own eyeshadows. Now, the reason I'm not using alcohol is because if you do use isopropyl alcohol with this, it's going to crack. So I decided I will not do that. And if you made your base the right way and followed it to the T, it shouldn't fall out of the palette and it shouldn't make a mess. I'll be right back. To press the first eyeshadow, I'll be using an empty essential oil bottle that I found that's clean, wrapped in a paper towel. And you want to wait at least 10 to 20 seconds. To complete the second pigment for my eyeshadow palette, all I'm doing now is adding part of my flesh tone to some brown iron oxide, because the correct way to create an eyeshadow palette that fits your skin tone is to take the skin tone you used and mix it with the darker shades. So, without further ado, I'm going to clean off my 1/4 teaspoon and just put a teensy little bit of this brown iron oxide because it is very potent. So maybe a 1/16 of a teaspoon for that. Now I will be mixing that in. Remember, oxides are very potent. You only need a little bit to achieve a slightly darker shade. And now I'm going to be adding just a tad more, because I want it to contrast from the other shade just slightly. So about a 1/16 more of that. And now that looks good to me. So I'm going to press this next shade. And that's beautiful. And the next shade I will be doing is going to be the darkest shade in this. So again, I'm going to be taking my flesh tone and I will be mixing that with some more brown iron oxide. I'll be putting just a tad more of the oxide. And that looks good to me. So I'm going to be pressing this one next. And that's the palette. So I'm going to swatch it real quick. And those are all 3 shades of the palette. Aren't they beautiful? So I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!